All right, I'm back. Um, so this is the internals of the Aui Striker. As you can see, as much space as possible to be able to maintain the integrity of the Aui Striker front seat, or the only seats, I suppose. Um, this is the mechanism I was telling you about. It's just a broken down um, LED reading light. I could change the batteries here. This is the on-off switch that we used, that I showed you. It's very dusty and dirty, and this is how it gets. I mean, you're modifying a body that wasn't designed to, carry the chassis, be remote control. You're gonna have to, slice and dice and splice. I had to connect the wiring from the reading light and modified headlights. You can see here the connecting point screw, and this is I'm telling you, this is like the third version of the type of screw that I needed to place, so I could fasten the body to the chassis. The F1 Kiyoshi Racer 1/18 scale, it's perfect for this project. Once again, it took me multiple attempts to find a chassis that would fit the Aui. The Aui has such a low profile design. In order not to modify the body too much, this is the best one. The arm lengths here are super thin. Well, you know that. Nothing much done to the front other than placing a micro servo. Putting the micro servo in place was a little bit difficult. You have to find the sweet spot. Hopefully you can kind of gauge it from there. You have to find a sweet spot in order for these arms not to be bowed out. Sometimes you'll have the wheels bowed in or bowed out. So you have to find a sweet spot depending on the servo that you use too. Not too sure the name of this servo, but I'm sure it's a micro servo. That way it keeps enough room for like I said, the Aui. And here you can see where I cut off a good portion of the bottom of the Aui. Also modified here. It was cut out so we can leave the arms enough space, and enough space for the servo's mechanism to work. It's a kind of a trial and error situation here. This is cut out, I believe, as well. I try not to cut out as more than I need to, so it's kind of cut out, fit, and see what works. You could always cut out more, so kind of take your time cutting as much as possible. I mean, as least as possible, and refitting. It's time consuming, but it saves you a lot of money having to replace the whole body, starting the whole project all over again. Back here, it's simple. This is the Kiyoshi Racer that I'm sure you got. Comes with a regular old school engine. This is an upgrade. This is after I burnt out the first engine, actually, because I ran it so much and I liked playing with it that I had problems keeping the pin, basically the sprocket that goes on the head of the motor. It melted away, so it lost its integrity. So it was the engine was just running and the gears wouldn't run. So I upgraded to an Acceleron packet, I believe. It's a brushless system, super fast. You can see by the three wires. The three wires, basically, it's a brushless system. I'm not too sure what the brushless thing is, other than it's really fast. You get a lot more power, a lot more speed. So yeah, I upgraded it. Don't even remember when I did it, but I did it. And then I had to rechange the whole system here. When you get a brushless system, you also have to get a brushless, not receiver, brushless. What do they call them? This is the receiver. This is a micro receiver. And then this is the man, I forgot the name of it. Apologize for that. But these are micro receivers, FlySky. You can get these fairly cheap. I got a ton of these, and with this you can actually have multiple vehicles that run off the same remote. Basically, all my RC mods run off this remote. They're all